entitled "A Metro Ticket is a Kind of Poem." I didn't care to meet the poet. He was probably disappointing in person. Most likely I am too. Words, phrases flying out of a mouth like a high-speed train, dull comfort. How can one's banter match the majesty of high speed? Words one must submit to as if life hinges on a phrase. At times it does. At times a phrase may change a life. How does one not make a mistake? Even with friends, you end up at yard sales where words sell for $0.25. An old typewriter goes for $15. Some of the black keys, usually the E, A, R, and S, missing or rubbed off from use. Yet the zip of the carriage still rings the ding. Why hasn't someone simulated this sound for Mac Airs? Push that arm hard enough and you'll discover the laws that govern it. I keep mason jars stocked with words, implied meanings, innuendo, like nutcrackers. They wait for the stroke of midnight. Midnight, and a man moans in the snow. What to do about such inexplicable sounds? Muffled words in space. Frozen words lodged in my sightline, between horizon and sky. No way to call that in. My chest heaves from the weight of ice, a glacier moving across my bones, and some buttons are missing, like the keys from that old typewriter. Some sounds are no longer heard in those great halls of limestone and terracotta, buildings now ablaze with LEDs. But how did this come up? I think I'll skip the soiree, the banter, the mashing of false words, the promise of future word parties in New York, where words are plastered on blinking marquees. And Paris? Well, maybe. There at least poems, terse, are left at Stein's and Wilde's gravesites. Beckett's, a long-stemmed rose, handwritten notes. Baudelaire's, the dark pall of decaying flowers. No poet should be buried with his parents. Still, a metro ticket is a kind of poem. And cocktail parties here tend to